guys, this is Cheryl Howard. I am an inspirational life coach. If you want to know more about my coaching services, go to getwhylifeback.com. I am excited today because I just completed my premarital 8-week e-guide for people who are couples or individuals who are contemplating marriage. Maybe you're dating a prospect and you're really now getting to real meaty and heart emotional conversations, and you're getting ready to ask those hard questions that people forget to actually ask before they say I do, and then after they say I do, then when the real person comes out, you're like falling and getting bent out of shape because now you're meeting someone who you've never met before. Because a lot of times, when we date, we are trying to impress the other individual, or we put on, like we used to say, a front or a representation of one part of yourself or a few aspects about yourself, but never showing the other individual your whole self. And when I talk about whole self, your flaws, your insecurities, your fears, information about your family origins, patterns. How about this generational patterns of mistakes, things, illnesses, sickness. Things that you need to ask or you need to know about before you say I do, walking down the aisle and committing yourself to this individual, and they really don't know about you. People forget to ask questions, and trust me, a lot of you think that people will ask questions such as, would you like to have kids, or would you like to move out of state? Do you plan on leaving the state one day? I became puzzled because I talked to a lot of couples or individuals already in marriages. And when I find out the origin of their arguments, I'm finding out that these guys never really discussed these questions. So if you always had a desire to move to another state, why didn't you bring it up when you were dating? Because it's passionate for you, and now you feel stuck. And then now it's hard for you to even please God in your relationship because now you feel like you messed up, basically. Bottom line, you messed up and you cheated yourself. And not only yourself, the other individual, because it's not fair. So it's just really important that guys talk about these things. Talk about these things before you get married. Really explore each other's values. Ask the money questions. Who do you expect to keep the budget? Are you good with money management? All of these things. And it's not saying all these things are deal breaker, but you know what? You're getting to know each other, and then you can find out each other's strengths. Who can do what? Not being intimidated by it. Some women I've met, they are better at managing the household budget better than the husband, and he's great at other things. So learning to come together. But this e-guide really helps you to explore and see how compatible you are, learning each other's core. One of the things I like about it, you learn each other's core thoughts about themselves. And when I say core thoughts and core beliefs, how you feel about yourself and the other individual. What are your expectations? What are your assumptions coming into this? What is your baggage, if there is any baggage? Get it all on the table. This is really about, let's get everything out on the table. Let's just get into it, because we need to understand and know each other really well. So I'm just excited. There's a lot more in here, but I don't want to really give you all of the nuggets in here. But it's an 8-week course. It's an 8-week guide. So what happens is every week, and it's scriptural support as well. Every week you get to explore certain things about marriage, the marriage covenant, what it is, and there's questionnaires throughout the e-guide that you guys can meditate on and come back together and discuss these things. So really it's about sharing, exploring, and discussing things, coming together, reasoning together. Like I said, getting to the core of things. Now this e-guide is also good for pastors, leaders, anybody doing counseling, therapy, premarital counseling, for nice small groups, life groups, marriage support groups, marriage enrichment groups, on and on and on, and really discuss these things. Because, I have a passion to help people restore relationships, maintain relationships. One of my concentrations when I did my master's program was I concentrated in marriage and family counseling, and also have a master's in theological studies with a concentrating in pastoral counseling, because that is my strength that I bring to not only my strength, but it's a gift that God has given me to help restore the family. There's a breakdown of the family, and I wanted to do something, effort to kind of help people work things out. Also, I discuss about healthy communication in the e-guide as well, and learning each other's love languages and understanding different communication styles, passive, aggressive, assertive, and the consequences of each of those styles. Also, different parenting styles, authoritative, authoritarian, passive again, you know, and I have the definitions. Those are things to explore, you know what, because even when it comes down to, do you believe in spanking the kids? And other person may not. It may be a big deal for one individual. So those real hard questions that we really don't ask, that we just get into it because, you know, a lot of times when we get married, we're in our feelings. And it's all about emotions. We don't talk about the spiritual things. I have questions regarding spiritual things. I have questions regarding sexual things that we are going to deal with when we're in a relationship, and hopefully a marital relationship. Do you believe in abstinence until marriage? I mean, I have all these kind of questions in here. But what I need you to do is go right now, download this eGuide for $12.99. That is it. $12.99. And you can use this, like I said, in so many different forms, but also couples can use this for themselves. So it's not just for people to use them who are facilitating groups or who are facilitating counseling sessions, but also for couples or individuals, even before you get married. Even if you haven't met the individual, you are preparing yourself for that commitment to walk together in unity with one person and commit yourself to this individual. So these things you need to ask yourself. You know, be real with yourself and get to know yourself. Are you ready for marriage? You never know. Maybe you need some more work to do. So anyway, go over and download this ebook. It will be a blessing to you. I've used it before I even published the book, just with 2 couples to find out how it benefited them, and they said it was very good and was very thorough, and it really had them become more critical critical thinkers about what marriage is and really understanding the marriage covenant. But anyway, when you do get it, if you do get this book, and I hope you will, email me. What's my email address? Go to getwhylifeback.com and you'll see all of my contact information. Right now my mind just went blank. And email me, please, and let me know if this course has helped you, how it has helped you, how you use this course, and all of that. And then, because I like to know, this is, for me, it's also like now I want to say a test, but it's also part of research. And I want to find out how it benefits people before they get married, you know, and compare it to those who've gotten married already who didn't do the work beforehand, you know. So I'm just so interested and just excited about it. But anyway, I wish you the best. Be blessed. Until next time.